Hey everybody, Lee here, Ross Rod Shop. Today, I'm in a damn mess. I done a video a while back about cutting down the long bedside down to a short bedside because I had gotten a long bed for my truck that was given to me. My truck is a short bed and I needed a bed for it, and the guy gave me the long bed, and I thought, well, I can try to make it work. So I cut down one side of it, and I done a video on that, and you can go back and check it out. But I never had got to the other side, and I knew by looking at it there was some cosmetic things that didn't look good, and I knew it may be a problem, and I thought at the time that it would be kind of difficult to save. Well, I've dug into it a little bit, and well, yeah, this is what I'm looking at now. And again, I have to cut 12 inches out of this, but I'm not sure. And again, I have to cut 12 inches out of this bed, but as you can see, 12 inches ain't gonna, I mean, it'll get quite a bit out if I cut it here and then pieced it back together. But yeah, I think after looking at this and what they had done, you see all the holes they drilled in it. So I'm guessing the repair was done a long time ago, and then they still didn't get all the damage out when it was hit. They filled this with Bondo, or body filler. They filled it with filler, and then over the top of the filler they had riveted, you see there's a rivet there, a rivet there, a rivet there. They had riveted pieces of metal. This big piece here was there, and this piece was down in here somewhere. They had riveted these two pieces of metal over the top of this, and then put more filler on top of these pieces of metal. I mean, it was, as you can see, by the amount of filler that's still on top of this metal, I mean, that is just crazy. I do some hack stuff from time to time, but man, I wouldn't do that. See all of that, how thick that is? My God. Anyway, I'll do a video here. I don't know if it's a waste of damn time or not. It may be. But I'm gonna cut this section out of this bed, and I don't know. If I get it cleaned up, I may try to save this, but then again, back here in the back, I've still got this to deal with, which this right here, you know, I can hammer that out. And I can make a new piece to go under here. I can cut this off and make a new piece to go into here, and I can hammer this out and I can weld that. I mean, and I don't want to fork out the ponies to buy a new one. Them things are expensive. So we'll see. I'll put the camera on record and see how it goes, and we'll see. You never know. I may get to where I've got something here that I can use. Never know until you try, right? And hell, it's nothing but time. So let's see what we can do.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor.
Okay, everybody, it's the next day. I'm out here. I've got this thing cleaned up. As you can see, it's in really bad shape. Drilled a bunch of holes in it in an attempt to get all the dent back out, and really just made it look like Swiss cheese. So what I'm going to do is measure me a 12-inch section across here and try to cut most of this out. Then I'll hammer and dolly a lot of this stuff and try to get it back close to straight on both sides, and then I will weld it back together and then body work it some more to try to get everything as straight as I can. I know this is, for most of you guys, this is a huge waste of time and this should be thrown in the scrap bin, but it's a challenge and I want to take it on and see what happens. Worst case scenario, I gotta buy another bedside. Hell, I felt I had to do that anyway, so just take a little time and screw around with this a little bit and see what happens. So let's see what happens. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just start from the center here and go out 6 inches, center of this massive damage here, and just go out 6 inches. I know this ain't ideal because I'm not using a perfectly straight line, but what I'll do is once I get these marks, then I'll measure from these marks over 12 inches so I know I'm cutting exactly 12 inches out. That from that mark over to 12 inches is here. Okay, I'm gonna cut this section out here, which will get rid of all of this ugliness here. And then I'll try to work these areas back out, get them a little bit better, and then weld it back together. We'll see what happens.
Need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my.
So we get rid of all of this. Now we can try, now I can try and work these two with the hammer and dolly. Ay, 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 monkey's ball sack. Yeah, that was smart. See that? Yeah. Takes a genius to do this sometimes. See, I'll clean these up, get these rough edges off of them. Then see if I can't hammer and dolly some of this back into shape. And then we'll go from there. See what we can do.
Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
Okay guys, we're back. I've got this welded back together all the way up. It's got a little bit of holes there, but it's got a bunch of holes here. I'm going to use this stuff here, my Bondo glass, and I've got some, well, I actually got this here. I'm going to use this U-pole, fantastic glass. It's bridging the hole. It's going to bridge all the holes. I was thinking about putting some rust stuff on here first, but I looked online and people are torn whether you should put filler over the top of rust preventative stuff, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it over the top of this and not worry about it. Here's the 12-inch piece that I cut out. And see all the damage that was done to that. I needed to cut 12 inches out of the front of this bed. I got to cut 8 inches out of the rear. I'm going to do that and move this forward. But yeah, here we are. Got this far apart. I've ground it down. You know, naturally I have to go back. This right here feels pretty good. Just a little bit of filler in there, not too much, but you know, from here down we've got all this to deal with. I'm gonna try to get up in there and push some more of this out a little bit more and get some of this pushed out here. It's got a big place right here. Just work it a little bit more, see if I can get it out a little bit further, and then start filling it in. So once I get the filler on there and get it sanded, I'll be back, show you what it looks like. once I get all of this here smooth to where I like it, then we'll move to the back and get that cut down. So stick around. Okay, I've got some filler on there, fiberglass filler. I'm letting that dry a little bit. While I'm waiting on that to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and cut. This is 7 inches from here to here, and then I'm gonna fold under an inch. And then what I'm gonna do is cut this right along here and take this piece off and just move it up here. Or, I mean, it's kind of chewy, but it's pretty straight. I'll just clean it up with a wire wheel. Do something with this right here. Not really sure what yet, but I'll figure it out. I don't know that I'm gonna try to cut that off, and I don't know that I'm gonna try to cut that off and fix it. I don't know. I don't know if I want to order another one of these pieces right here or not to put on here, because I'm trying not to replace too many panels. I've got lower fenders and fender braces because I want to cut out. You see how bad the bottom of those fenders are, and that fender piece comes up to about right here. So I'm gonna take that out and put the brace in behind it, and then I'm gonna get the piece that goes all the way across the bottom of that door there. I'm gonna do that on both sides. Just trying to fix some of the crap, but I'm not gonna fix it all. Again, I'm gonna probably cut out here and make me a piece here and just weld it in there to get rid of that. And I might do that here. It's a little chewy right there. Just cut it right across here and then put me another piece of metal in there. Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this right here while I'm waiting on that. I still gotta put some more filler on that. I'm just fucking around right now, so. Okay, here's what we got. I cut this, I measured from this gap here over 8 inches, cut it out. I cut this out from here to here 8 inches, all the way. Then I measured from here to here 4 inches and cut it here. Cut it on the back side, and then now I still have to fold this an inch, but you set that in there, and you got your stake pocket there. That'll weld up. There, I'm trying to hold it with one hand and hold the camera with the other. And then there you see all the way down. Once I fold this under here, I gotta fold it back to this line. Then it'll weld right back up to that. And there you have it. Kept the stake pocket. I still got the other side over here on the inside. I've got to weld it up. That's where we're at right now. So let's get after it. Okay guys, here's where I'm at on the bedside. Got all this filled in, smoothed out. Again, remember I cut 12 inches out right here. And then back here, I cut 8 inches out and moved this in. Welded it here, kept a stake pocket and welded it along here. Then filled it in with some filler, just to fill in a little bit of junk that I had. I still got to go over it with some finishing glaze, because the fiberglass or Bondo glass that I used, the fantastic glass that I used, got some pinholes in it. So I'm gonna go over that with some finishing glaze and then hit it with some 320 and then throw some primer on it. And this bedside will be ready. I fixed this tear right here. I'm gonna put some finishing glaze right there. Again, I was just going after something usable. I didn't want to spend any money on another bedside. Is it perfect? Hell no. Is it useful? Hell yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get it primed and then try to match all of this up here. Hopefully I can get it matched. And I am going back with the trim on the side of it. I'm gonna put the trim all the way down the truck, the side trim. So hopefully I can find the pieces of bed trim that I need. Then I'll be able to have all the trim down the side of the truck. I am gonna use this here. I'm gonna spray it down with some rust inhibitor. I'm just gonna leave. I thought about trying to fix this right here, but I don't think I am. I'm just gonna leave that like it is. I gotta get this sticker off here, but yeah, there you have it. I still may try to fix this area here. I'm not sure yet. I may just spray it with the rust killing stuff and leave it alone. My truck is an original short bed. The bed that I had, this was given to me, and it was a long bed. So I wanted to use it because it was free. And all I got in it is work. So I have another video cutting the other bedside down. I had to do this one a little differently because, as you've seen in the beginning of the video, it was damaged really bad in this area. And I wanted to cut most of that out, so I cut 12 inches out and then slid it, put it together and welded it. It is what it is, guys. So let me get this finished glaze on here. We'll get it sanded, get it in primer, then I'll be done with this thing.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavor.
Okay, I finished with the finishing glaze on here. Got everything nice and smooth. Got all the pinholes filled in. Now I'm gonna shoot some primer on it and call it a day.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah, there's no mercy in this world, just...
Okay guys, there you have it. I think I have repaired the worst bedside ever. It is definitely usable now. See how nice and flat and everything is there. Got it all worked out. It was welded here all the way down. I used short strand fiberglass filler and to fill it in, and then went over it with body filler over the top, smoothed it out, and then put some finish glaze on it, fill in the pinholes, and there you have it. And back here I welded it across here and here, so again, I welded it here. I butt welded it here all the way down, and then welded it here. Not I butt welded it all the way up here and then over here, and slid everything together. You've seen in the video. Everything's looking good. I still may do something with this right here just to patch that a little bit. Here's that little small area right there. I still have to do a little bit more there, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, the worst bedside ever is now ready to be used, and I'm going to use it. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Check out the link below for my website. I've got some merchandise, shirts, hats, everything. I'll see you next time.